Shalom. Revelations 21, verse 4. And God will wipe away every tear from their eyes. There shall be no more death, nor sorrow, nor crying. There shall be no more pain, for the former things have passed away. It even says in verse 23, the city had no need of the sun or the moon to shine in it, for the glory of God illuminated it. The Lamb is its light. It's incredible. It's so incredible to think that we are all called to endure to the end, and the end, the tough journey it took to get there, would be fully rewarded. And not just for the reward, but just the thought of, wow, what does that mean? All the pain, all the brokenness, all the sickness and health issues, all the weaknesses, all the infirmities would have passed away. And yet, so many of us choose as people to go through this life without a blessed assurance that MOSHIACH is mine. And it's a tragic thing. Because from what I've found, and my years as a believer have been very limited to compared to a lot who preach, but from what I've found so far in 3 years, is that a price must be paid either way. There are things that MOSHIACH, the Lamb of God, He came here to show an example for all of us. Because even atheist sources knew His miracles. He could have had everyone worship Him. He could have anything of this world He desired. But what was the example of the Lamb of God? What was His example? He got stoned, had to run away. He had the religious leaders persecute Him. His brothers didn't believe in Him. And He went and took on all our sin debt and paid it all in full by His blood. And He received many whips on His back, a crown that pierced His skull, and all of this stuff to show us an example that, hey, you might not take a tree and be nailed to it. But whether you have God or you don't, there are aspects in this life that will make you suffer. There will be alcoholic parents. There will be drug addicted children. There will be destroyed relationships. There will be money problems. There will be something that makes you want to just call it quits and rip your heart out your chest and just say, I am done. I cannot do this anymore. With or without God. With God, maybe even a little harder because you're facing the opposite direction of the enemy. But see, the thing is, you pay a price in this life. Either way, you pay a price. You either pay the price with perfect peace or you pay the price with perfect damnation. There is no in between here. It's all in or all out, all in with God or all out without Him. There is no middle ground, but at the end of this all out is death. And not just a regular death, but it's worms eating at your flesh. It's flames of fire burning at your skin every second for the rest of eternity. And yet you choose this price. Why? Because you can have premarital sex? Because you can do anything you quote unquote want to do? You could smoke all the marijuana you want to smoke? It's not worth it. It is not worth it. Because you may enjoy the high. You may enjoy the pornography. You may enjoy the stealing. You may enjoy the alcohol that's consuming you. You may enjoy all of it. But there is a price to be paid. And without God, there is eternal condemnation. Because all the seeds you sow to this world are unfruitful garbage that destroy everyone around you. So you deserve to suffer because you bring everyone else down when you pay the price without God. But with God, yes, there's going to be things that you do not enjoy about this life. Not everything's all beautiful the way we want, because what we want sometimes isn't the right thing for us. But at the end of your ride here, you can be in the bosom of the one who says, I will wipe away every tear. Amen.